Hey there, everybody. I've taken a bit of a break between the last episode and now. Now, you won't notice that break because, of course, this will be coming out the same day as the last video. But, oh boy, did I really not want to play any more of this game after I beat that stupid boss. It's probably a good thing that I took that break back in November, because if I didn't, and I had to force myself to record another episode immediately after the last one, that would not have ended well. Because that was just the worst thing I've ever played. And that's including Halo 2 and Legendary. No thanks. Man, at least that's only one section of a game as opposed to the entire game, but still, like, in terms of individual chunks of bullshit, oh boy howdy, I don't want to ever do that ever again. So, yeah, we survived it. We had to lower the difficulty down to the lowest setting to do it, but I don't care because it's done and I never have to play it again. And that's all that matters, which means we can play the rest of the game. That's what I care about. So we can do that now. Anyway, on that note, let's go to bed, shall we? Go to bed and see what happens throughout the next 18 days. Well, first let's go to the Velvet Room and get lectured by the Velvet Man about velvet things. Then we'll see what the next 18 days have in store for us before the change of heart.
Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate. Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate. Allow me to warn you on one matter.
Oh, do tell.
Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
From what I understand, we have a few more palaces to get through before we... what is this? Oh, great. It's Morgana being creepy again. Oogity boogity, aren't you scared?
That dream again. What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of Mementos.
I get it, game. You want me to go to Mementos. You've made yourself perfectly clear on that note. Only 88 point... Oh, I guess never mind. I was gonna say only 88%, but then I realized, oh wait, I haven't actually, you know, had the change of heart yet. So I guess I can't judge it. If we're at 88% now and the heart hasn't even officially been changed, I can almost guarantee we'll be boosted up to 100% once the heart properly changes. Thanks to that book on speed reading, I should be able to get through this quickly. Okay. Let's see. Well, we're already done that. What else is there to read? A fashion magazine for girls with unique taste. I bought this. A magazine showcasing date spots geared towards adults. A guidebook list of attractions and aquariums all over Tokyo. Why did I buy these things? Okay, none of these are useful to me. Absolutely nothing here is useful to me. Even I don't need knowledge anymore. I guess we'll read this. You already know that about the narrative. I'm just gonna point us to read that now. Well, they're all pointless to read. Oh, great. So, okay, so, lovely. So, which one am I allowed to read? Am I allowed to read this one?
Hey.
The book talks about Takenoko Street in Harajuku, right? What? Then why do I have it? Or how about this one? What areas don't I know, game? What am I allowed to read today? Which of the books are you going to allow me to read? Because, how about this one? Let me guess, you already know the area. Oh no, this one I'm allowed to read. I wonder if it mentions LeBlanc. See, you'd think of all the areas I know the most well at this point, it'd be the one I live in. But I guess that one I'm allowed to read. Lovely. Okay, cool. You should go see what this place is about. I've already been to the batting cages with Kasumi or whatever her first name is, when we maxed out her rankings. We're almost at the station. I'd say that was sufficient use of your time. Joy. Joy to the world. Okay.
Now everyone.
Autumn is for eating, autumn is for art, autumn is for reading. stores will use whatever reasons they can to pull in customers, this season in particular. Ah, yes, people also say the autumn is for sports. A while back, baseball was the national sport, but these days people have been into soccer. As you know, black and white are the common colors for soccer balls. Now then, could you take a look at this picture? Sure.
Do you know this one?
How many white and black shapes are there respectively on a soccer ball? I know this, I've counted this, 20 white ones and 12 black ones. I was on a soccer team for 3 years of my life, so I'm pretty well, I sat there and I counted.
This is it.
I trust me, I know this. That's correct. The ball is composed of 12 black pentagons and 20 white hexagons. It's made of a total of 32 surfaces. Now, I should note that we never actually used a classic black and white soccer ball for, we would always bring our own balls to the soccer field, and everyone had their own unique, colorful balls. My ball was a red one, and it had like silver stripes or something like that, so it was kind of unique. And other people had their own variations. Some people had the classic shape, or the classic geometric layout of a soccer ball, just with different color shading for each of the individual shapes. Other people had unique designs. It was all over the place. And basically, whenever it came for game time, we didn't even use a classic soccer ball for that. They just picked one of our balls at random. They might have done a test to see which one was the best suited, like which one had the most air in it or whatever. But we always just used one of our balls. We never used like there was never one uniform, like one universal ball we used to play. It was always just one of the ones we had with us. It changed to black and white so it could be seen better on television, or so I hear anyway. Television was still in black and white when they started airing soccer in Europe. At any rate, the contrast of white and black next to each other is a slick design, don't you think? Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he? I didn't... these people. Oh, these people. That's going to be a question on the exam, by the way, is what is the composition of shapes in a soccer ball? That's going to be an exam question. A recent design that's caught my eye is the Moon Burger, which uses an egg to represent the moon. I'm well aware of the bad rumors surrounding Okumura foods, but you can't argue with hunger. Think someone like her really eats hamburgers? Why would I assume? Because I guess that's the sixth sense I've yet to acquire, the ability to determine whether someone eats hamburgers by just looking at them. Apparently, I've yet to ascend to that level of being. Now we wait like usual. It's not an excuse to slack off. We should still use the time wisely. Does Maruki want to hang out today? Please? Maybe? Yes, he does. Well, how about that? Yeah, so as much as I'd love to spend time with Makoto, my priority needs to be getting through all the Royal content, and we're so close. We're so close with Maruki's Confidant that I just want to knock this out as fast as I can. Something urgent, but if you wouldn't mind dropping by the nurse's office, yep, let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go see him. Got it. And I'll see you there. Let's go. We're so close to the end.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. Nod, I had you go in there, didn't I? Magic, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one, too. What do you mean? Good question. So I've recently found this delicious-looking buffet. It's apparently very well regarded. I'm not going to buffet with you. Thanks to your input, I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to the No, why? What? That's a great idea. Let's have the creepy therapist take one of the students to a buffet randomly. That's what could possibly go wrong with this ingenious plan. Of course, honestly, I feel like this won't even cover what I owe you after all you've done for me. I just told you words that were not helpful. That settles it then. Okay, I guess we're going to a buffet. Yeah, sure, let's go, just right now. After school, buffet. A very popular buffet. Alright, now this is all on me today. No holding back, eat as much as you please. Thanks for the food, just keep his spirits high. Although maybe I went a bit overboard for my first trip. Oh, you don't say. You do not honestly expect me to eat all of this, do you? I hope not. Sorry, would you mind if I ask you about something before you eat? Sure. Stall me up even further. It's about my paper. Oh, who is this? Man called Shibusawa. Maruki? I knew it. Shibusawa in the flesh. What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, and who might this be? A poor, unfortunate soul who's forced to spend time with him to unlock the royal content. How do I put it? I'm his pupil. Pupil? Are you teaching now or something? Not exactly. Anyway, this is Magic. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. He was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a counseling career. And I hear it's been doing you some good, too. I catch wind of your goings-on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than... Oh, are you sure about that? You didn't have to mention that part, not that I can refute it. Of course you can't. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Tell me on this guy, too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? That's fine. We just happened to swing by here. They won't mind my being away for a bit. Yeah, I made plans to come here with friends. I'm sure they won't miss me at all. Wow, okay. Think you two are really going to be able to tackle all that food on your own? What? Oh, right. So you're a student at Shujin Academy. Has this been on the news an awful lot? Like, imagine you're with your friends at a place, and one of your friends gets up to go get some more food, and then you're like, man, he's been gone a really long time. I'm gonna go look for him, see if something happened. And then you just see him chilling at someone else's table. It's like, oh, hey, guys, I forgot I came here with you. It's like, why? Just a dick. And that's where you're counseling now? Yeah, but only part-time. So what are you two doing at a place like this? This isn't some kind of private counseling session, right? Nope, it's much worse. He's been giving me a hand with my research. I just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you, though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still... Yep, I'm still at it, even after all what went down. You remember what I told you? That I finished this paper no matter how long it took me. Maruki, you blow my mind sometimes. I swear, you gotta be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Oh, seriously? I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh? Really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating him today. Oh, don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too? I sure do. See, he's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We gotta hit up the meat section, the vegetables and the beans. You're here with your friends.
That was great.
What a feast. I think I've hit my caloric intake for the entire week. Yeah, man, am I gonna get an earful for piling up. You're also gonna get an earful from your friends who probably think you were kidnapped by this point. By who? My girlfriend, well, my fiancé to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. Then you probably should have just said fiancé out of the gate. I see. Wait, married? Yep, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. And, sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Are you still... Actually, forget I said anything. You were going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry, it's fine. Should I leave you two to talk? It's okay, there's no need. Rumi was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was just too spineless at the time, and we broke up in the end. That is not a good summation of what happened. I don't even know what happened, and I can already tell that it's a poor summation of the situation. It's not like it's a tragedy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship of that sort right now. This was supposed to be a celebration, yet I thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap things up here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well, with your paper almost finished, too. Hey, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. You're talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly. Thank you so much for helping someone like me make the dream come true. Lovely. We have just 2 more to go and then we win. 2 more and then we win. Well, not quite. We still have to get a Catchy's thing ranked up. I won't. I'll be in touch soon. Okay, so on the list of dicks that our confidence spend time with, he's like bottom of the barrel, as in he's the least terrible one we spent time with so far. But that's just because he may not have been that's just because he wasn't a dick to us, but he's a dick to his friends who he came here with, and he's just like, nah, screw those guys, I'm gonna hang out with this dude instead. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out today, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Shibusawa has always been quick to offer me his help, and apparently abandoned his friends in the process. Maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. You realize that when talking about careless people, that guy literally abandoned his friends in the restaurant. He's a good friend. That's true, he's actually helped me out a lot. Running into Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too, or maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Yeah. Oh boy, okay. Well, that's done. I cannot wait to never spend time with you ever again after we're done with you.
You're back.
Yes, I am. Can't you come up with a new catchphrase for when I get home?
Inmate.
I'm not spending time with you. Piss off. Alright, who else? Father has begun acting a little odd lately. He has been cooped up in his study and his voice lacks energy. That actually sounds quite similar to what Madarame went through. And Madarame still had to change of heart in the end. Don't worry, Haru. Is that so? Oh, my apologies. I don't mean to doubt you or anything. Nobody was accusing you of that. People just act a bit weird after the treasure gets stolen. I'd be hard not to worry about such a sudden shift. It'll be okay. Right. I feel better now after consulting with all of you. Thank you. Yeah, welcome to the we've all been through this club. Everyone in this group chat has undergone the same process as you before.
Looks like this Okumura case is finally going to have a happy ending.
Yeah, finally being the operative word there.
All that we have to do now is wait for
I'm looking forward to reminiscing on the pain I endured in that boss several years down the line. And I would like to reiterate, I played on the lowest possible difficulty. To anyone who plays this game repeatedly, like replays the game over and over again on the highest difficulty or even just higher difficulties, you have my deepest condolences and eternal respect. I will never in a million years tackle that boss again on anything, just ever again, let alone on a higher difficulty. That was absurd. Alright, who's up next? Alright. I'll bite. Would you help me in developing a new move? It should be a good experience for you as well. If you're free, please come to the church. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not go to the church, spend time with the Fumi? I mean, we don't really have any other choices right now, so I may as well. I traveled overseas for a school trip. The weather was really nice there. It's still so hot here in Japan. I'm sorry, I'm not in the mood to teach shogi today. Could you join me for a walk? That's funny. I was pretty sure you said on the phone or in the text message that you wanted me to help you develop a new move, but I guess you changed your mind mid-transit.
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. I'd rather go for a walk anyway. So I see this as an absolute win. Except for that JPEG in the background. That is not an absolute win. This is it. This is the digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and then he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us, they even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Which is not untrue. But was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. Yeah, but journalists will do absolutely anything they can for clicks, and they will feel not a shred of remorse about it. My family's troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. Your mother was furious when she read the article. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything, he just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. That's not how that works at all. That is not even remotely how that works. In fact, it might be the exact opposite of that. Typically, the more famous you get, the more harsh the rumors about you tend to spread. Now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. That's a bad idea! That's not going to help anything. The media is scary. This is her worst plan yet. All the gossip and talk of me being an idol has nothing to do with me being a shogi player. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support it. I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Welcome to the world of journalism. Nothing good will come from me being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting that I would do anything to become popular. The irony of a journalist accusing someone of willing to do anything to become popular. Like, okay, for context, when I was in high school, mind you, just keep that in mind, Forgot 45 wanted to take a journalism class, and, you know, I kind of wanted to take it as well. We'd have another class together, so I figured, this might be fun to take together. And besides, how hard can it be? It'd be my senior year, it'd be an easy class to take. I write all the time. How hard can it be to write for the school paper? Like, come on. But then, I realized, because day one, they started actually going over what they teach journalists, essentially, and that the lessons that are imprinted upon journalists of the day are also what's imprinted upon people who take journalism classes in high school. And it's the same slimy, deceptive, manipulative stuff that I already predicted and always believed about journalists, which is just the headlines come first, the safety and the safety and health and privacy of people be damned. Just gotta get those clicks, gotta get those interesting clicks to keep people turning the page or clicking on the next article. And you just see it running rampant all the time across the internet and in outlets and media sites everywhere, and it's just... Yeah, I didn't stay in that class very long. It's just, no. It's not. It would have been an easy class, but it would have been it would have drained my mental sanity if I stayed there any longer. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sick bed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way my family won't get hurt again. Do what you love, is my general advice. Yeah, do what you love. Everyone else be damned. Do what makes you happy. You're right, you understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of the article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move, thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Mifumi. Yeah, no matter what what other people think doesn't matter. They can go screw themselves. Just do what makes you happy. That's bottom line above all else. Which is kind of if you think about it, it's like the bottom line is this, but also above all else is this. So think about it. It's, let's return to the church and play a match. We could do that here. We can do that. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Care to face me in a match? We can do that here, you know. We don't have to go all the way back. We don't have to go all the way back to church to do that, but okay. Whatever you say. Stop giving me knowledge points. It's not helping me at all.
Until next time.
Thanks for joining me. Until next time. I'm glad I'm spending more time with her. I really wasn't going to at first, but I'm glad I decided to spend more time with her. She's growing on me a lot. And I can definitely empathize with the struggles of just being torn between other people's expectations and doing what you want to do. I can't say that I've had to deal with journalists tearing my life to pieces, but I do know people in real life who've had to deal with that, and my heart goes out to them. Hello, Suzufumi. Thank you so much for accompanying me today. I needed a distraction. Trying to solve this on my own, I felt caught in a vicious cycle, but you helped me find the new path. You might make a fine priest yourself. Oh god, no, I would never. Of all the potential career paths, never anything I've ever considered. Not even once. Confess your sins, my child. You think she'll find that funny? She might. I'm gonna hope she finds this funny. She did not find that funny. Alright, my plan failed. I was hoping to see the sparkly little musical notes above my head. I did not see the sparkly little musical notes above my head. The plan has failed. Retreat. It's backfired significantly. This plan has gone horribly, horribly wrong. Alright, well. Alright, who's up next? Because these are the kind of the nice moments where it's just the time between the palace and the next palace. Well, I say between the palace and the next major story event is just a solid up to 20 days, potentially, of just relaxing and spending time with friends. So, and Maruki, whenever that happens. Who's up next? It's going to be Futaba. You have tomorrow off, right? I'm going to be on standby at the hideout, so we gotta play games. I'll bring an awesome one tomorrow. I'll show you the ropes so you can use it to let out your stress. Oh, but if you're busy, then I'll do that first and I'll wait. I don't have a console. I'm speechless. And you call yourself a modern man? Have I ever called myself that? Time to make like a tree. People tend to gather over at your place. You might want to at least invest in a game console. Maybe the secondhand shop in the street. Okay, how expensive is this thing? I guess I probably should check to see how much it is. Because I refused to, I didn't buy earlier because in early game, I just had no money. I was broke. I could barely afford what I needed to get through the game. But now, at this point, I feel like I probably have enough. I mean, I don't know how much it is. But it won't be hard to check. So, but, okay, message from who? Message from, oh god, no, anything but that. Alright, let's go, I guess it's probably easy to just go downstairs. And go to the secondhand shop that way. Let's spend time with anyone that's not Yusuke. I guess we can go see, well, I was gonna say we can go see if Ann's ready to, Do you think if I buy the console and then come back here, I can retroactively accept her request to split play games? Maybe. Okay, let's see. How much is it? That's it? Really? That's it. Okay. I thought it would have cost more than that if I didn't buy it for this long. Really? Only that? Okay. Do I have to go put it in my room, or is it just gonna magically teleport there? What? Why are we... Oh. I guess I can't go... Can I warp inside? Can I just warp inside? Oh, no, so I have to... Alright, screw that plan then. Hello, Futaba. Would you like to spend time together? Well, we don't know we can, now we wait. That's right. Well, sorry about what happened in Akihabara. I really messed up. Futaba looks really depressed. Maybe we should cheer her up. Might be able to comfort Futaba if my kindness were selfless. Are you kidding me? I have to... God damn it. Well, I guess there goes that plan then. Okay, so what else do we do? I can't go to Takemi because Takemi's blocked off by mementos. So what do we do? Not that. Anything but that. I guess the only recourse is to go work in the flower shop and get some extra money, but more importantly, get some extra kindness. Because apparently, this is why I want to increase my... Why did I go here? The flower shop is not... This is not where the flower shop is. The flower shop is in the underground mall. But yeah, you gotta get my stats up, because now everything else is available except my kindness and guts. And I need to get those up so I can spend time with people. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna work here. Yes, let's use this time to work so I can increase my kindness. Let's keep them going. Get it up. Apron's really starting to look good on you. Yeah, just give me my money and go. Also, give me my increase in kindness points. Really? Really? That close? Oh, piss off.
All right.
Really? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This game's trying to piss me off, is what it's trying to do. I was that close to that. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, game. That creep hasn't tried anything funny, right, Haru? No, I'm okay, thank you for asking. Father did say you'd rescind the marriage offer as well. I'm a bit worried, though, but there's still some time before the deadline. If anything happens, be sure to let us know. Thanks, I will gladly rely on all of you. This is all the result of the matter of the mental shutdowns. I hope no danger comes to Haru. I guess Haru's dad did say that he was just making requests. The true culprit is still out there triggering mental shutdowns for exchange for money. I gotta catch whoever it is. An idea who that culprit might be? They're definitely the most likely perpetrator. Either way, I'm sure we'll learn more once Haru's father speaks up about it. We just gotta wait for his change of heart.
Tab is right. We don't have any intel now, so there's nothing we can do. Let's wait for Okumura's change of heart, then pursue the truth behind the mental shutdowns.
There haven't been any mental shutdown cases lately, right? Not since Okumura took first place in the rankings. Perhaps the culprit behind them is being cautious due to the success we've had recently. So it's because of us. Damn, I'm glad we're famous. But it's highly probable they'll become active again. Especially if they think the Phantom Thieves aren't actively attempting to do anything. We're also going to be in trouble if we let public opinion go down the path it's heading. Yes, there have been a great deal more instigating comments lately, and we're all trying so hard. Our inactivity must be upsetting. We should keep that in mind.
Well then.
And you and your home shopping channel. Okay. Is it going to be Kawakami or the news girl again? I was going to say it's worse, but it's not worse. It's just... bleh. I don't spend time with him either. Okay, so is our game console set up here? I bought a game console. Yeah, I bought the game console. And now we can play games. Playing video games! Great! This video game is going to give me a tutorial on how to play video games. Yay. Playing video games will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what game is played. Games are made up of several levels. Oh, how are they now? News to me. Completing one level will fill in one cartridge icon. The game has been beaten when all icons are filled.
Oh.
What am I gonna do? Let's play. Shall we play a game? Playing could make me gutsier. A retro space shooting game. Starfornius. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Start up Starfornius. This game is about space battles, huh? I guess this little thing here is your spaceship. You're blasting away the enemy ships one after another. Not bad for a beginner. Oh, there are no more enemies on screen. Did you win?
Hey, wait!
What the heck? That thing is huge. It must be the boss. I think you're supposed to aim for the core in the middle. Try focusing your fire there. Morgana? The last person I need backseating this game is you. Press X. I have to actually play. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
Nice!
Well, Okay. Welcome to button mashing the game. You actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. I bet jumping into the enemy barrage increased your guts. I'm now a braver, gutsier person for playing Space Invaders. Lovely.
Yeah!
It's getting late. Let's head to sleep soon, okay? You really think Futaba would be interested in playing retro games? She seems like someone who'd be more into the new modern games, but alright. I suppose. Magic Senpai, thank you so much. Well, look who it is. The one who just surprised me out of nowhere in Hawaii. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking about, and my routine was the best I've ever given so far. So I just wanted to thank you for that. I didn't do anything. You're the reason I've come so far, Senpai. You've helped me so much, even with the mundane things. I just can't thank you enough. I just want to thank you again, and as soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. I'll be messaging you again sometime soon. I better get going. Have a good night. Alright, that was a nice way to end the night, I suppose. Well, next time Futaba calls over, we can play games. We can play not Star Fox.
Good morning.
Or maybe you'll surprise me and you'll want to play a game. The palace is gone, so I guess we're waiting for a while. What do you guys do at times like these? Well, I don't know if you've heard, but I recently got an NES. We used to take a break.
I see.
I suppose it'll do us good to take it easy every now and then. So don't go overboard. You can't forget your primary duties as a high schooler. It's important to play the part of a diligent student, right? Yeah, my knowledge is maxed out. I'll be fine. I'll be perfectly fine. Alright, what's up next? Another Maruki session? Or will someone else want to spend time with me today? The answer is... Maruki. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'd rather just get this over with. I'd rather just get this over with. We are barreling towards the conclusion of Maruki's arc here. The faster we get this done, the better.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
You see...
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. No, really? You called me over here to talk about something, and now you're like, hey, let's talk. I never would have guessed it. I know this is a little personal, but you remember how my former girlfriend came up the other day? Oh, great. Am I gonna have to solve your love affair problems now? Yeah, I remember. We were even engaged, if you can believe that. I can't, but I have to. She was so cheerful, I mean, she could get pretty aggressive. She was always kind of hot-headed, but always so kind, too. She was the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't deserve her, but if we'd had our shot, my life would have been so much happier than it had ever been. Reality's never that simple. A burglar broke into her family's home. Rumi and I had been visiting. We were there to see what it had done to them. It was just bad luck. It didn't end there. He must have been destined to escape. He attacked Rumi on his way out. I was right there with her and I couldn't do anything. Pathetic. Ha 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 ha! I let my girlfriend get beaten up by a burglar. Ha 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 ha! Funny. We were lucky Rumi's injuries weren't more severe, physical ones at least. But the shock of the incident was too much. She had a mental breakdown. We talked about that, didn't we? How wounds of the heart aren't as straightforward as physical ones. She never really recovered from what happened, even after all this time. Kinda lost myself on that pain for a while, too.
Why?
She didn't deserve that. None of them did. None of them did anything wrong. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
When I saw her in the hospital bed, I made a vow. I swore that I'd do all I could to fight back against the unfairness of reality. If someone suffered like that, I'd help. Like I said before, Rumi's in a better place, mental place now. She's happy. But that pain I felt back then, it's how the project was born. And thanks to you, I finally found the true goal of that research, too. I don't care how long it takes me, I will make my dream come true. But for Rumi's sake, of course, but for you, too. I honestly don't have the words to say what all this means to me, but I can at least say this. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks to you, I found my answer. And once it's ready, I hope you'll let me use it to help you find the happiness you deserve. That's not ominous at all. My path is clear now. I think this will probably be the last time I come to you about the paper. Well, take care of yourself. It's not like we'll never see each other again. Yeah, you're gonna be a boss fight in the Royal content. I hope. I'll let you know when I finally finish that paper. When I do, I'll have to thank you one last time. You helped me see my dream through. I owe you so much.
Now.
For now, I should uphold my end of the deal. I've got a really special one for you today. I think you're ready for something on another level now. Okay. But we're still not done yet. We still have one more level to go. So, I feel no sense of conclusion yet. Just one more.
Right.
One more. We're almost out. Also, there's one more thing I want to tell you, but I'll save it until I finish my paper. I just hope you can forgive me for it. Oh, don't mind. Sorry, that came out way too ominous. No, great.
All right.
Lovely. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right?
Well,
Let me eat some more snackadoodles, or whatever. Quiet, please. It's snack time. Complete with the lab coat. Ah.
You're back.
I almost said it with him that time. I almost said it alongside him. Father was cooped up in his study again today. His reaction was quite vague when I spoke to him too. Is this what normally happens? Arami was in a similar state after we changed his heart. It'll be okay, don't worry, all I have to do is wait. You're right, I'll just believe it's going to work. Thank you, and sorry for asking so many times. I'll message you again if there's more
I
progress.
get why Haru is worried. But let's just wait for the change of heart to go through.
By the way, shouldn't he be dead? I didn't really react to it because I just wanted to stop playing. But in the last episode, the man who I can almost guarantee is going to be Akechi shot Akumaru dead in the metaverse. And it's my understanding that if someone dies in the metaverse, that is the destruction of their soul, and that is what leads to their death. So I'm kind of surprised he's still active at all in our dimension. But I don't know. Maybe he didn't actually die. Maybe that was just his. I don't know. Whatever.
Don't worry. It'll be just like it always is.
Will it though? Will it though? I don't know that I believe that. Alright, what to do? Shall we play another game? Let's play another game, shall we? No, don't sit on the sofa. Don't sit on the damn sofa. Let's play a game. Where can I buy new games? And am I gonna have to mash X more times now?
Okay.
Start up Starfornius. You saw an enemy, make sure you aim carefully before you try to shoot it down. Looks like you're on track to beat it. There are enemies. Is the boss coming up? There it is. There's a lot of tentacles. Okay. Can't hit the core without destroying them first. No warning this time. Jesus Christ! Okay.
Yes.
Good Christ, that was close. I barely got that under the last second. Okay. Actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. My arm is gonna get tired if I have to do that every time. Just mashing the button as fast as I can. Well, hey, maybe this will be the thing to push me over the edge to max out my guts ranking. Who knows? It's gonna let us head to sleep soon, okay? Alright then. Was not expecting to have to do button mashing and have to do it that quickly. I barely made it in that second level. I don't know that I can even do level 3.
Wow.
But we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Another Maruki session, or someone else gonna spend time with me tonight or today?
Hey.
More mementos. Okay. Don't need the money. Don't need the charm. I'm gonna spend time with Makoto. And I didn't want to close this out. I'm gonna spend time with Makoto. Let's do it. Let's go. What am I doing today? Let's finish up some student council work. I've had a lot on my mind and can't really concentrate. Let me know if anything comes up. I'll be at school for a little while longer. Want to go see her for a bit? Absolutely. I'll be right in front of the student council room. Let's do it. Hello.
Well,
All we can do now is wait. Hey, do you have some time to talk about Aiko's boyfriend? Sure. Not like I don't have anything better to do this time.
thank you.
Thanks. Well then, let's step inside the student council room. Let's step inside the Mickey Mouse clubhouse. Aiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Aiko know about this? I'm not sure. I definitely tell Aiko if he asks me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Most of the messages like, how's your boyfriend, and hope you had a great day today. Think the relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Aiko is money? No. Okay, so you do remember how he acted in that booth, right? You do remember how much of a douche he is. You are not biased against anything. I went in knowing nothing about the situation in terms of who he was, and I immediately realized, oh, you're a terrible person. He's definitely suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show, a lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku. They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force the girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... in the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. Impact killed him instantly. Oh, at first I thought it was thought to be an accident, but at the funeral I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. What gang was it? Who was their leader is a dumb question to ask. I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang had been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. Obviously it was tough without him. This is not what you must... He was a noble man. He truly was, wasn't he? Wish I could be a little more like him myself. So I've just been hesitant. Makoto, you've been risking your life in the metaverse for months. Cut yourself some slack. It's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Yeah, well, I'm glad she has passion for her work, but it's clearly misplaced given how she acts in the role that she has. My mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, he had to survive on her own. The responsibility, the pressure of that all fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on her father sometimes. He says death is no different than surrender. Oh, piss off. I still look up to him. Yeah, sure. Give me yet another reason to hate your sister with every fiber of my being. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. That's admirable.
Yes.
Yes. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. Truer words have never been spoken. How have I chosen to live? More importantly, how do I want to live? You can figure that out now.
I see.
Now? You're right. I can still change my path going forward. You do not have to live. I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. Yeah, so what I was just about to say is you are under no obligation to follow the path she's laid for you. You do not have to do what she says. You do not have to follow the career path she wants you to. Like I just said about with Hifumi earlier, do what makes you happy. No one else. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Uh-oh, we're supposed to be talking about Aiko here. Sorry for going so off topic.
Actually...
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. I don't blame you. I can definitely imagine that being immensely traumatic. I don't blame you for not wanting to discuss it with people. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a little bit better now. So, thank you. Happy to help. Pretty far along your ranking. I mean, not as far as Maruki, but still. We're making progress. Phone. The phone is ringing. Oh, it's Aiko, gloating again. My boyfriend's such a douche. Isn't he awesome? Maybe I'll skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. Guess choosing how she wants to live too, as long as she's sure she'll be happy. Another message, huh? You serious about magic? Wanna have a double wedding? I mean, we're only like in high school, not like it matters or anything. Fuck off. Double wedding, high school, what the... What are you going to say?
Well...
I respond, I don't know. I couldn't even begin to think of marriage at this point in my life. One would assume you wouldn't begin to think about it at this point in your life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a little longer? The best method I have of keeping tabs on Aiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. I didn't really get to answer that question, but whatever. I mean, I would have said yes anyway, so it's fine. God damn it, why did I have to accidentally date on? Do you have the time right now? So sorry for venting so much before. Hey, if you need to get it off your chest, I'm always here for you. I just wanted to talk about Aiko, but I got a little off topic. Thanks for still pretending to be my boyfriend, too. I don't trust Aiko's boyfriend yet, so... Can we keep this up until I can make a call one way or the other? Of course. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Let's see how convincing a boyfriend you can be. Okay, is that a challenge? If so, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted.
You're back.
Seriously, we gotta get a better catchphrase. Please be a catchy. Nope, it's you again. Alright, let's go make my arm fall off again by playing Space Invaders or Star Fox or whatever you want it to be. I imagine it's probably Star Fox. Alright, I guarantee you I cannot do this. I'm trying to practice button mashing skills. Because I don't...
Hey, wait!
Oh, that's it? That's it? Only 10? For the last... No, there's a secret boss.
Oh!
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh, my arm. Oh, Jesus. Not a fan. I mean, I could do it with some level of proficiency. That's why I was able to win the tug-of-war battles and all those minigames and It Takes Two, but... Jesus, man. Oh my god, okay. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. You beat Starphonius. Yay, a winner is me. And my guts have increased as a result. Still haven't ranked up, I'm guessing? Yep, still no rank up. Okay, now where do I buy more games? Let's enjoy this ending. Where do I buy more games? So the manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though. There's probably no point in doing it now. I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe some antique game stores are into that kind of thing. Do we know any antique game stores?
Yeah.
Not to my knowledge, but if you know of any, let me know, because I'd like to buy more games to play so my arm can fall off more. Are they all going to be button mashers? My arm can't take more button mashers. Alright, let's see. What am I going to be allowed to read today? I need to go to the bookstore or the library to just rent more books or buy more books, because these options are... I guess let's just read them to get them out of the way. Because I don't need the knowledge boost anymore. I just want to get them out of my library. So I can get, hopefully, new books. Hopefully.
Hey there.
Good morning to you. There's a lot of students here at this hour. It's refreshing to make the work commute a different time every now and then. Running late. You caught me. On my way to work today, I ran into these old ladies carrying some heavy luggage, 3 of them, in fact. So I was offering to help carry their things, but then my back made the sound that it shouldn't make. Well, anyway, have you heard the news from Yoshizawa-san? I'm so happy for her. Makes me feel like I'm doing my best, too. Of course, to say that I'm running late. Well, hey, we all need to switch it up every now and then, so let's do our best for today, shall we? Uh-huh. Whatever you say, my dude. Can we just end your confidant already? I'm ready to never speak to you again after this. Until I kick your ass in the boss battle. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Yeah, whatever. What do I call the totem pole? Probably the way it looks. Don't know the context. Don't need to know the context. We just gotta keep moving along. Alright, who's up next on the... Well, okay, I guess it's class time, but... I was gonna ask who's up next on the hangout block, but we'll find out after class. Have you ever thought your phone went off, but nothing actually happened? It seems so many of us have experienced that the term has been created for it. I have not experienced that. No, that's not been the English name for that particular phenomenon can be abbreviated to PVS. What? And would you like to tell me what that stands for?
I need an answer.
What is this phenomenon commonly called? I have never heard of this before. Remember what you said together? Phony Verizon syndrome? No, that wouldn't make sense. Phony vibration syndrome, I guess, because the phone would vibrate, maybe. Oh, you know, no, it's probably Phantom, right? Because Phantom Thieves. Yep, that's what it is. It's Phantom vibration syndrome, right? Yeah, okay. I've never ever heard of this before. Is this a thing? I don't think that's I've never heard of that before. I've never ever heard of this before. Nor this has never happened to me. I've never heard of it happening to anyone else, and I've never heard that term before. But I guess that's the answer. Okay, cool. We'll roll with it. Anyway, when I was a student, I'd get all worked up waiting for my SO to call me at night. Nowadays, people complain if you don't reply to a text you just saw. Kind of obnoxious, if you ask me. Think it'll ever get to the point where we'll be able to read each other's minds? I'll pass on that, thanks. Yeah, let's not go down that route. That's a slippery slope. Now we ask who's up on the hangout block. Only one choice for today, and it's, hey! Hang out with you yet. Are you free? I am. So? Never mind, hurry up and come home. So I'm with Futaba, wanna go see what's up? It's a bit weird. I'm in front of LeBlanc. It's definitely a weird exchange to have when you were so enthusiastic a minute ago. Why are you just crouching outside? I know you were earlier, but why now? That's right. Well, sorry about what happened. Okay, can I spend time with you now that my level has reached an adequate state? I can actually... He was way higher level than me. You did well. I guess you're right. I mean, I still managed to buy some stuff after that, but that was only because you were there. Anyway, can we go up to your room? I want to talk to you some more. I would have liked to go into the room in the first place, because it's better to just hang out inside and not out on the curb in the middle of the street. But for some reason, you were crouching out here, so don't blame me for this. Lots of fun. I think I want to try going somewhere else sometime. It really sounds like Sojiro wants me to go back to school. But online classes are better for studying. I wouldn't even have to leave the house. That wasn't what I wanted to hit, goddammit. That's not what I wanted to... I was saying the one solve anything in response to Sojiro's thing, not to her thing. Goddammit, that's not... You... Oh... Balls. Be honest, I really do want to go back. Think I'll be able to? Want me to help?
Really?
Of course I do. You better not go back on your word. Why would I not help you? You're my friend. I'm gonna do my best. Oh, I should make a promise list. A what now? Maybe my mom used to have me do that all the time. She'd write all my goals for the month, like cleaning the house or running errands for her. Then when I finished one, she'd mark it off with a big stamp. She always used it to write comments too, those were the best. Oh, and once I finished all my goals, she would take a day off work to spend time with me. It's decided then, I'm gonna make a promise list. Can I get my ideas ready? That's kind of a cool thing, actually. All done. So these are my promises. 1. Go somewhere with lots of people. Get used to big crowds. You were at a beach! You went to the beach! With the biggest crowd I've ever seen in this game. Yep, check. Next. Go to school. I want to see what the inside of a normal high school looks like. I can just take you on a tour. Check. Next. Learn about my generation. I definitely need more info. You're hanging out with us, and you're fully immersed in the world of gaming. You know everything you need to know about this generation that doesn't delve into the negatives. Have a normal conversation with a stranger my age. A stranger you're okay. Well, that's a bit harder to. Well, I'm sure you probably would have met someone your age at the beach. How's that? I mean, you've already done most of that list, and none of that's hard to do. I'm not setting a deadline for this, by the way. I want to try and finish all of them someday. You're gonna have to help me, though. I'll work even harder with my navigation in return. I can sense without his trust in me. Okay. We did it. We ranked up the hermit. Slightly. I suppose. So, if I finish all the promises, do you think I could have a reward? Sure, we'll get some ice cream or something. It's kind of weird to ask, but having a reward waiting at the finish line will totally push me over. Or push me onward. And I got this. Though I'm kind of exhausted from making the list, so... Tomorrow, I got this. Tomorrow. Okay. Lovely. I'm gonna make like a hedgehog and... I'm gonna make like a hedgehog and roll out of here. Okay. Futaba, ever the nerd. Hoy, it is I. Thanks for spending time with me today. Taking out the promise list brought back memories of when I worked on it with my mom. If I finish the promise list and start going to school, think that makes Sajiro happy? Bet it will. Right? Okay, that's another reason I gotta work at this. I wanted to think of something I could do for Sajiro, but that's all I got for now. But first I gotta finish the promise list. Doing this alone would be, like, omega hard. Like trying to solo a final boss. But now I got you on my party. I'm counting on you. So yeah, I'm stoked. Let's start Phantom Thieves, Phantom Quest 4, Chapters of the Thieves. Okay, we gotta workshop that name. Sure, we got a party of only 2, but don't worry about that. Bye for now. But goodbye. Oh boy, howdy. Yeah, you really need to revisit that list. A lot of that's either already done or easy to do. You gotta probably push a bigger challenge than that. Things are getting really crazy online. The Phantom Thieves have been trending all over the country. Not a day passes that I don't hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves in the city, too. That just means people are really starting to count on us, right? This fervor may be too extreme, as it is a dangerous omen. We can face great danger if anyone manages to discover our true identities. Don't scare us like that. Ain't no way someone's gonna figure that out. Either way, this excitement has definitely piqued the public's interest in the Phantom Thieves. We'll need to be even more careful from now on. Why do we gotta be the ones who sneak around? It doesn't make sense.
Hey.
By the way, your phone is vibrating. Make sure to check it out, right? Who wants it? Please be a catchy. Please be a catchy. Yeah. Alright, well, it's not a catchy, but it's between... I would be content with you or catchy, because a catchy is someone I have to spend time with, and you're someone I want to spend time with, so... Either way, I win. How's your availability today? Would you care for a match? Sure. Are we going to stay in the church this time, or are we going to go on another wacky adventure? Because if it's the latter, then we might want to just skip to the adventure part and, you know, bypass the church. Because that was kind of a worthless stop last time. Hello there. I traveled overseas for a school trip. The weather was really nice there. It's still so hot here in Japan. If it's alright with you, let's play a match. It won't deepen? Well, we gotta deepen it eventually, so may as well play a match anyway. Seems to be having fun. I can sense the dedication to Shogi. Alright, we got a point on the board. Yay. That'll benefit us next time when our bond will hopefully actually deepen. Hey, it's almost October. It's almost coming up to the day when I started this LP earlier this year. How about that? When is President Okumura going to get down and beg for forgiveness? I don't. Say whatever you want. We'll see. Only a few more days, and then we'll find out for ourselves. But first, Chalkman. When I went to buy a present for my grandchild the other day, they had a Phantom Thief already. It'd spell the end of this country if kids started wanting to become more like the Phantom Thieves. Hey, so when kids wanted to dress up as Aladdin for Halloween, did it spell the end of society? No, it didn't. You'll be fine. You're already in your second year of high school. You should have a clear vision of your future. Oh, should we now? We're sophomores in high school. We should already have a clear vision of exactly what our future is going to be. Yeah, there were high schoolers that couldn't figure out what to wear in the morning in high school. You think that they had their entire plans figured out for what they wanted to do with their lives? No. Some people could barely make it through the day in high school. To expect anyone, regardless of your presence of mind, to have a plan laid out for the rest of your life, let alone one that you'd actually stick to, absolutely asinine. If you're looking for safety and stability, a civil servant is a good option. Hey, Magic. I bet you think all civil service is all office work, but the fishermen of Nagaragawa are actually civil servants as well, so tell me which sector they belong to. The fishermen? I don't have any... It wouldn't be the war's office. The fishermen, civil servants, so fishermen... It wouldn't be culture... It wouldn't be cultural affairs, it wouldn't be a ward office, so I guess by process of elimination it has to be this. I'm impressed you knew that. I'm impressed I guessed that. Firstly used by the Imperial Household. The fishermen are spots on the Imperial Household Agency boards of ceremonies. They said that even if you can't, you can't break into the industry even if you wanted to, since it's a hereditary occupation. If you wanted a government job, try for a spot in the Diet, though some may say that's hereditary too. Okay, cool. Another boost to our knowledge, which we do not need. I shall accept that, I suppose. Honestly, fed up with politicians these days. You and me, buddy. Isn't there anyone who seriously wants to improve this country? From what I've seen, it's all just, well, for lack of a better word, politics. Oh yeah, they said on the news that the cabinet's approval rating went down again. But the complete opposite of us. Well, our popularity and approval has been going through the roof. Well, when you actually make changes and help people, it tends to do that. Alright, who's up next? Another Maruki session? Or another Makoto section. Session. I'll accept this. Aiko contacted me, she said she wants to talk. I've held off on giving her a solid response yet. Then, when I try to ask for more details, she simply says she wants to talk about it in person. If it's okay with you, do you think we could go see her together? Sure. Well, I got nothing better to do, so why not? Thank you. It'll be greatly reassuring you with me. Aiko and I will be meeting up at Big Bang Burger. Really? Really, though? Are we sure? Are we sure that's where we want to go? You don't want to go to, like, any other restaurant? Have recent events not made you want to stay away from this place and not touch this restaurant chain with a 10-foot pole? So what do you want to talk about? Well, I was wondering if you could maybe listen to nothing good has ever come from a conversation where it goes, could you lend me some cash? Because first of all, like, of course there could be a very good situation where it's like, hey, I've had hard times, my family needs help, or someone fell under, has an illness that we need help supporting. There could be many good reasons for why she could be asking for cash. But you'd be foolish to deny that a lot of the time boils down to, hey, so, we're good friends, right? How about some money? Right? You know, we go way back, you know? And then it ends up getting used for something that isn't actually useful, helpful for anyone. So, this doesn't typically... just bringing up the topic of money around friends in any situation other than who's paying for lunch or who's paying for the movie tickets or whatever doesn't typically end well. This is a bad idea. Also, I don't... the reason you're asking me for money, I guarantee you, is not anything that would warrant a loan from us. What? It's nothing real major, but I need it, like, right now. Pay back... Okay, well then, if it's nothing real major... If it's nothing real major, then you shouldn't need it, like, right now. Pick a lane. Either it's nothing major, so you don't need to talk to us, or it is major, and you need... Like, it's... It can't be something that's so important you need it right now, but also nothing really major. Pick a lane and stick to it. Does that have to do with Tsukasa? Mm-hmm. He dropped a super expensive bottle of sake at work, or sake at work, maybe, I don't know. So the club's making him pay for it, but he needs help. That's not our problem. And it's not your problem, and also, like she just said, he's probably lying. Don't give him any money. He's not lying. Oh, really? Where's the proof? Do you really believe that would be the reason for him to need more money? I know you're all worried about the fact that he's a host, but my Tsukasa's not like that. Look, I know you're blinded by the peen, but we're not. We see through that, and we saw how he acted in that booth the other day, And I got news for you, buddy. Your boyfriend's a douchebag. He's really gentle and honest, too. Nothing about what happened in that booth was gentle or honest. In any capacity. He calls me princess. I'm the... Oh, well, well, in that case, you know, I rescind my whole argument. He calls you princess? Well, in that case, I'm the only one who says that to you know? And you know this because... So he calls you his special princess. What do you think? That's how he ropes you in.
Yes.
I have to agree. Every girl who gives him money is his princess. That way he can never get their names mixed up. Don't accuse him of that stuff. You don't have any proof. Alright, reverse card. You have no proof that the reason why he needs the money is actually the bottle. You also have no proof that he actually doesn't call everyone his princess. Although, I imagine if you check Makoto's text messages, you might find an instance of him referring to her as princess. But did you ask anyone about at his club about the broken bottle? Well, no. He told me not to talk to them about that. Oh! Did he now? Did he now? How interesting! And you don't see any problems with there. You don't see anything like, hey, babe, so, like, I totally broke this bottle at work, and I need some money to pay for it. Oh, but don't, like, talk to him about it, you know, like, don't go talking to my boss about it or anything. You wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to do that for any reason. You don't see anything suspicious about that. Please go to your only person I can trust. All my other friends would rather focus on cram school entrance exams and take the time to help me. Or, maybe they, like, if they just turn you down because of that, then they're just dicks. But if it's real, but if they heard what you said and then they turned you away, maybe there's a reason why. Who knows what my parents say if I try to ask them. They say the same thing we're going to, which is that we're not going to help you because it's not our problem, and also he's lying to you. Even a little. I think you should end your relationship with him. If you don't put a stop to this, he might try to drag you into some suspicious line of work. He already got me a job. It's nothing weird, though. I'm just serving drinks at the bar to help him pay off that broken bottle. He said I'll be #1 in no time. Oh, is that right? Maybe I'll just keep doing it after I graduate high school, though. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to college. Aiko, you can't just do what he says. He's trying to deceive you. A smart person like you totally wouldn't understand what it's like. Aiko, I promise you that saying you're smart so you wouldn't understand what I'm doing is not the own you think it is. I promise you that if your argument is, oh, well, smart people wouldn't agree with what I'm doing, it's like, you maybe try a better defense than that, my dude. You're just gonna go to a good college, work in a fancy company, and then what? At the end of the day, your life's gonna be totally boring. I mean, is this how you want to live? I'm not sure yet, but be it that as it may, you should still stay far away from this camp. Yeah, so I don't need to have, whether my plan is to go to an Ivy League school and get a PhD, or to pursue other means of education is literally irrelevant to the topic of, I am seeing that this person is abusing you, you need to leave this relationship right now before it gets really, really bad. Literally has nothing to do with my life plan. He's not gonna help me? Oh my god, Aiko, we're trying to help you. Forget it, I can make it up if I just let some customers take me on a date. Oh my god, no, Aiko, Jesus Christ, no. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but Tsukasa's been texting me almost constantly. Recently, he's been asking my sister if I live alone and that he'd be glad to help us out. Even today, he asked me if I'm still happy with my boyfriend. Listen to me, Aiko. He's not serious about you. Don't give me that crap. Tsukasa's just so nice that he worried about my friends for me. Are you fucking kidding me? You were texting me behind my back? What? Aiko, you... This bitch! Okay, I know you're not very smart, but let me make this really simple for you, okay? Your boyfriend gave the number. He instigated this, Aiko. He's texting Makoto because he instigated this mess and did it at the restaurant behind your back. For Christ's sake. It's mostly him texting me, yeah, exactly. You have the grades, the looks, and the cool boyfriend. You still want more? No, she doesn't. Or do you have a single functioning brain cell in that head of yours? She has just told you she's not responding back. He's the one texting her. She doesn't want to do this. She's telling you because she wants to let you in on what's going on to prove that he's not loyal to you. Oh my good god. Tsukasa's all I have. You can't take him away from me. Oh my god, you need help. You're right, just keep your hands off. I never forgive you if you stole him away, Makoto. This isn't... Oh my... Just shoot me now. Tsukasa's all she has? You know, I think she's exactly the kind of girls those gangs in Shinjuku are on the lookout for. Lonely, depressed girls who have nowhere to vent their frustrations. Aiko's family is quite well off. Her multi-talented younger brother seems to be the sole focus of her parents' attention, though. I'm sure that's why she fell for Tsukasa in the first place. He treats her like she's special. But asking a high schooler for money isn't normal boyfriend behavior. She needs to realize that. You're going to help, right? Of course. Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
It's reassuring to hear, like, she's an idiot who is being completely uncooperative, unreasonable, and just... Good God. Like, there's a part of you that's tempted to be like, alright, if fine. There's a part of you that's tempted to be like, fine, let Sid trash you, don't blame me. But we're gonna rise above that and be like, look, you're a total dick to me, and you're not very smart, but you don't deserve to be in this situation, and we're gonna help get you out of it. I don't know how, but we'll see what happens. Aiko's blessed to have both money and a family, yet she's still trying to break free from them. She's almost the exact opposite of me. But I guess in a sense, watching her now is almost like looking back at my past self. I was so blinded by my own convictions that I never stopped to consider all other alternate viewpoints in the world. But that's not the right way to live. I want to show her that, just like you did for me. Alright then, I approve of this plan. I approve of this plan. Great. Let's do it. Let's go save her. Somehow. I don't know how, but we'll do it. We'll figure out a way. I know she wants me to stay out of their business, but I never forgive myself if I let this come to pass. What is the right way to live? Only you can decide that. I know it sounds for her to be like, oh, so you're saying that it's up to her to decide, but you're trying to tell Aiko how to live. It's like, yes, because I'm looking at a situation and I'm seeing that you're in an abusive relationship that you need to escape before it gets bad. But she can do whatever she wants to do with her life in terms of like careers, like what she wants to do as a career for her life. She can do whatever she wants. But that's different from seeing you're in an abusive situation and wanting to help you get out of it. At any rate, we're going to catch that horrible host. I'll let you know once I've thought of how to do it. Keep me updated. For the time being, I'm gonna go back home and hear the classic catchphrase of... Oh wait, no, am I gonna get a phone call first? Nope.
You're back.
No phone call this time, just straight to the catchphrase. Alright. Well, on that note, we're gonna leave this video right here for today, and then we'll pick up tomorrow, and we'll probably... I don't know if we'll get to see the confession, but we'll at least... Or, well, I say confession... And that's assuming that he actually isn't dead, or that he actually isn't dead. We'll find out. Well, we'll get to the end of the day countdown, and we'll see what happens next. But yeah, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Hope to catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.